Do I have to stand? Do I have to stand? I don't know. I don't know. What's going on, YouTube? Welcome back, baby. It's Toy Wars episode 11. There is some crazy drops this week. Crazy drops week. And it's supposed to be Empire Strikes Back, anniversary. And guess what? We got nothing but dud. Like, there's absolutely no drops from any company at all. It was kind of mind-blowing for all of us. We got Marvel at my toys, my host coming in. How you doing, my man?
I'm doing good, bro. We got that Fan First Friday stream from Hasbro, and they dropped a hint on that HasLab Sentinel, so I can't wait. Can't wait, dude.
Did you see the size of that leg?
He just whipped it out on the table with just flat.
So people have been saying, is that like a master copy? Is that a master mold? Or is that really going to be Sentinel?
I mean, in the cartoon, Master Mold was like a giant computer. It wasn't just a giant Sentinel. So I imagine that's going to be what the Sentinel looks like. Imagine trying to army build that, bro. $1,000.
I'm with you. Like, as soon as they go and say, hey, listen, this is what we're doing. This is what we're doing. We're gonna fund it, crowd fund it or whatever, like they did that one other piece. And then what are we gonna do? I'm buying like 10 of them sons of guns. I'm buying like 10 of them. I don't care. I'm going hard into it. It's only like a once in a lifetime of opportunity for me, I feel like. So
yeah. You see, last week you unboxed the other one, and it's gonna be 5 times as big. I mean, that's just like half the leg right there.
Yeah, if I had some kind of customization abilities, I definitely would take that fig and put like robotic stuff in them and just have them walking around being like chores for me. Like yeah.
When it comes in, he's going to be the third host of the podcast. So just stand here next to me and we'll hang out.
That'd be so fucking lit, yo. Unreal, yo. So there is so much going on this week. Let's start out with some video uploads. I've seen you upload 1 or maybe 2 videos.
Got a couple videos for the Baron Benz review. I got a Blade preview review. And I got my Josh Pence podcast. Mr. Pence was an awesome guest. He's a cool dude. Probably heard of him if you're a fan of the YouTube toy community. But I did an interview with him. And I may have a bead on Cincy Nerd. I'm trying to get him scheduled. And we'll have him on the podcast as well.
Woo, baby, that sounds good. You get 1 or 2 guys, and then just steamrolls in. That's awesome. Soon, Gem Mint, I guess, will be coming on there soon. We'll see.
Try to reach out. We'll see what he says, man.
Yeah, I'll hit him. I can hit him up and tell you what's up. That sounds awesome. And then you did the pins too, right?
Oh yeah, I got the challenge pins. Let me bring one of those up.
Every week I gotta tell him what he uploaded.
These things are nice, man. Yeah, I forgot about these. These things are cool, dude. I don't know what a challenge coin is, but Mezco makes it. I'm gonna buy it.
You like those? Did you like them?
Yeah, they're quality, man. They're really heavy. Feels good. They're $30, so $10 each. And the way Mezco's pumping stuff out, they'll be worth $50 each here in the next 6 months. So whatever.
Yo, it was crazy. Studio coming in with Marvel at my toys, my second collector for sure. Second favorite collector for sure. My man. For me, I had all those unboxing videos for the last week. You guys seen all them unboxings, and then you guys seen the live streaming. It was crazy. We unboxed this boy recently. We got this guy in these Mythic Legions. Can I hurt my
that's a wormhole, dude. You're going down.
Yeah, I bought 27 before I unboxed even one of them. So when I get into something, I go pretty hard. And then what else did we do? Oh, we started Disney mystery boxes that are going to go up on Saturday, baby. Up on Saturday. So I'm pretty pumped for everything. For upload wise, that was that. I thought it was pretty productive. Try to get one up every day. You're doing 2-3 videos a week. What's going on?
Yeah, I'm gonna do 2 or 3 videos a week, and then from now on, just like you saw with Baron Benz, anytime I get a Mezco in, I'll do a live unboxing, and that'll serve as my review.
Boom. Do you get your shipping notice for?
I haven't, man. I had like 3 people message me on my Blade preview video. They were like, "Hey, I got shipping. It's coming in." The flock is mine, dude.
You got yours before me, and I got mine at 5 seconds. You got yours at 4.
Yeah, I don't know, man. We'll see.
They said that they actually had a post on their on one of their sites saying that, sorry guys, it's not my fault that there's a holiday on Monday, so be aware that FedEx is closed. Like, they had to make that so nobody hit them up and go crazy for them. This week's deliveries, what'd you get in?
I got my extra got one more box, I think, of Baron Ben, so I got 4 extras now. And then I got
Nice.
I got a bunch of things pre-ordered, but nothing came in other than that.
Okay. For me, we have I bought a Marvel Legend Craven. I got the San Diego, the Amazon exclusive Alpha Flight set.
Okay.
Mezco box that I got for a crazy deal. And I still got my Mythic Legions and that Larry, Magic Johnson figure that I gotta get too. So that was that. And then we unboxed again. This motherfucker was lit. That guy was lit too. The little man, those big, that dude. Pretty awesome. I enjoyed that part. Here's a good question. Your take on that Baron Benz, man. So far, my most disappointing figure as of height wise when it came to certain things about it, mainly the hoses,
the tubes. Yeah, I could have guessed, man. Everybody's got an issue with those tubes, so I keep my tubes pretty basic. I got 3 black ones and the yellow one in the back, but I'm rocking the alternate head. This figure, more than any other figure I've ever seen within the community, people like the alternate head far greater than the regular head, and I'm the same way. I have mine posed with the alternate head. The alternate head doesn't have any holes for those tubes, so you have to reconfigure it completely because they didn't give you any outlets. So I will say they missed the mark there. They could have put some of the holes in the back of that alternate head and given you the ability. But all in all, I actually really like Baron Benz. I think even if you rock them without the tubes, like whatever, looks good. Just like an added benefit. I saw someone online post that they got one without the tubes. I find that really hard to believe. They're probably just shoved up in there in the box somewhere. They can't find them. Because I don't think they would ship them out. I think they're all made in the factory. That would just be something that gets put in the box.
Yeah. I did like a 2.5, 3 hour live stream with it. I try to be patient. I'm sitting there, I got 1 or 2. Boom. No one falls off. No one comes in. No one comes out. Comes in. Comes out. Overall, the figure itself is amazing, but the possibilities that were there was endless for me, and I was so disappointed at the end because I'm expecting this. The comic book's cool, the book is cool. I mean, the shirt was cool, pin, whatever. One of the biggest things and the biggest features that was missed was a golden treasure chest with coins. Man.
And for me, they not making that the anchor out of metal is a huge disappointment. Even in the comic book, it says it's like Thor's hammer. You can only lift it if you have the power, whatever. And that thing is cheap plastic, bro. Like casted in metal, it's the lightest thing about the whole accessory, so it doesn't really make sense to me.
Gotcha on that. Yeah, those for me, I didn't mind too much of that. I know you definitely did, because I just had it hanging, whatever. But I could definitely see where if you're a guy who reviews stuff and talks about stuff collectible wise, you're like, why is this part plastic and why is this part metal? But we went hunting on treasure chests all over the place. Like 1/6 scale, we didn't care. We couldn't find any that we like really wanted. But damn, that was my only so far my biggest disappointment because the hype was so real, and then enjoyment factor just got dropped as I was putting those gosh darn plugs in. Like it was just boom, 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 boom. I broke up one inside of it. I try to put tack glue in it. The only way you can get around with it is if you hot glue the damn thing to it and call it a day. So
you don't have any tack? Get some of that thumbtack stuff and put in there.
I tried it. It looked horrendous, really. It did not look good for me at all. Which screen is this? It didn't look good. It didn't look good. It looked like it was just sticking out there.
At least the comic book was nice. I would have preferred a full size one like came with Gomez, but at least we got the comic book. I like that kind of stuff.
Yeah, that was pretty cool. So we're gonna get over to the toy news. Which screen is that? This one right here. Boom. We go to toy news. I thought it was, again, we talked about it. It was not as lit as I was planning on. I'm pretty upset with that. I don't know. But let's get over to the news. I thought it was a good week overall, drop-wise. There was some crazy stuff going on. We're going to go through all of them. You see all the Funko Pop stuff. I'm going to speed through this real quick. So 10-inch Funko Pop, Notorious B.I.G. They dropped at the Funko shop. They just crazy in that license. A big, huge drop here was with the Nightmare Before Christmas pops. They had the 2 Mayor pops. I just sold one of them. One's a Chase now, so it's an official with the opposite head. We talked about this last week. Look at a way to getting released right there. I'm just going to scroll through them, and then we can just overall discuss them, everything. 10-inch Jack Skeleton. They keep dropping them, and you got the Hot Topic exclusive right here. I don't know if they're going to do a Chase or a common fig. Coming up next after that was going to be these Marvel Zombie figs. I know you're going to say it right now. My boy Larkin's going to say, if that's going to be my first pop, there he is right there. I'm going to pick up that boy. Those guys look pretty sick.
Yeah, we're gonna get Wolverine or Magneto, dude. I didn't see these, and I love the Marvel Zombies line. Shout out. So yeah, I mean those are good.
And you got the Gambit too. So the Gambit man is like 2020 is like Gambit. Some Funko Pop Pez got dropped on the shop. I don't think it sold out or not. There was 3 or 4 of them limited to 1,500 pieces. Then we have the COVID-19 mask things. We had a big discussion of this on the channel. You know, these things are only $5 or $6. They should have made them retail price and then took all the proceeds and donated it to it. I don't know what the flock they're doing with these. You know, they're selling for $6 on Amazon right now. So that was that. And then their last one we have was the more Halloween stuff. Funko Ween. You got Stephen King and let it load. And I don't know what else that is. Probably both Stephen King pops. Those with MFY exclusive, band exclusive. All right. And then these guys too. This was a original release. I don't think it was glow in the dark. These Walgreens, we'll talk about that in a second. But to me, I don't know what it is, but Walgreens gets some crazy exclusives. Their company is doing something with these toy companies that nobody else does. And out of all these pops, my man, who are you cruising for?
I gotta go with the Zombie Wolverine or Zombie Magneto. Those are the 2 for me. And it comes with a shirt, so you win-win there.
I wonder if any company will pick that up with going with that kind of style for a fig.
I wish. I know there was in the Marvel Select, they made some zombies figures and they were really nice, but that was years ago. And Marvel Legends could take that and do a whole wave of zombies figures, which would be amazing. It's just, I don't know if they will, because that would be a very niche wave and they may not sell that well.
Yeah, I totally got you. And you got to do it right. You can't go cheaping around it. Some of them got the molds, but you got to change all them up. For me personally, it's the Mayor and the Mayor Chase. You know, that right there, boom, everything you wanted. I originally bought the original pops. I sold for $900. Had 2 of them. I believe you needed 2 of them because, look at the head. You had to turn them around. Now they're giving you an opportunity that home run piece right there. It's going to be actually the best Chase that they released probably in the past like 4 or 5 years because of that. It's going to be hyped. It's going to be real. Hey, I got rid of mine. I can bring those motherfuckers back in.
Funny, man. They're doing a big push for Halloween in May. That's crazy.
Yo, I say they're worse than Walmart and Target. They got these on the product on the shelves already, going forward.
Oh, we lost him, folks. We'll be back. He'll be back momentarily, I guarantee you. Where you at, Cletus? We're waiting for you here. We're live. We don't got time for this. We'll do it live. Bill O'Reilly. If you're still watching, folks, I appreciate it. Give him a second. He'll pop back in here.
I'm back. I hit the wrong button.
Here he is. I promised him you'd be back, bro. Here you are.
I told you I'd be back. So some pre-orders that got dropped, kind of mind blown because the company's kind of out of business. And Entubbe, Dirk Nowitzki went back up for pre-order 4th quarter 2020 with Big Bad Toy Store. They also announced that if you see any orders outside the United States or anywhere that have a pre-order for the limited edition Michael Jordan and any Bruce Lee stuff, it's a lie. It's a lie. They actually posted up on their Facebook page. And the Dirk Nowitzki 1/6. Did you get that? You bought the Jordan. You did buy the
Jordan. I got the Jordan, and I'm dude. We'll talk about it later. But there's another Jordan coming out in the 1/8 or 1/12 scale, whatever it is. I'm gonna get that one too.
Yeah, I think I'm just gonna strip Jordan collection. I think I'm gonna buy some of the pops too. So, yeah. Dirk, You the man. You the flocking man. I can't believe they reissued that. We're gonna lead that right into. If I have it on here. So I saved it. They had. Let me get it in. Let me type it in here. Figure Cool, the same exact company that is ran. Hold on. Is the screen showing?
It's just you and me, brother.
Oh, I gotta share it. Boom. There we go. We're back at it. Boom. Look at that. So you gotta save me, my man. You gotta save me. Figure Cool. So they had the Dirk on Big Bad Toy Store, and then they had this come up. The Larry Bird and the Magic Johnson came up. Figure Cool, basically the same company as Enter Bay. I went on Figure Cool's Instagram and they literally post Enter Bay pics all over. They dropped Larry Bird Dolo, or you can get them as the Magic Johnson. They're both limited editions. The 2-pack, though, is a little cheaper, but you get the same exact product in there. Unreal. They actually have a Bruce Lee, too. So, same company. Prove me wrong, folks, in the comment section. You can't do it. The number one company that makes Enter Bay figures is now this company. The biggest thing that I recognized on here was this new development figurine stand and crystal surface platform. There's no company that's a brand new company all of a sudden saying, hey, we have a newly developed figure stand. No, this is your first ever figure stand. How could you say different? So that was my take on that. And I believe they didn't add any NBA stuff in here. I think they just did a side deal with Larry Bird or Magic Johnson, or they just flocked everybody to their own thing. They learned that the deals aren't need to be there no more. What do you think?
I love it. I wonder if they got Converse and like the actual franchise of the teams, because they got the Lakers and everything. But like, I don't see the NBA logo on the jersey right here. How did they do that? How did they get the Converse and the Lakers without getting the NBA?
I think they just said screw it, yo. I think they said screw it. Instead of releasing 5,000 pieces like they do for the Jordan, paying licenses fee for the Jordan shoes, paying Michael Jordan, paying NBA, put all this product stuff together. Screw it. We'll make 1,000. We'll make the same exact money, and we get to put these on people's shelves beautifully without paying anything, and they only have to make 1,000 of each. We're going to be unboxing the Magic. I got it from Clark's, and by far my favorite pick is the one with them holding the shoes together. Whoo! This pick right here is my favorite. Like, that's it. Great story with them. They actually have I think they have a 30 for 30, or they have an HBO series talking about them. So flocking lit. You can say what you want about the head sculpt on Dirk. I said it yesterday in a live stream saying, listen, I'm taking it as we're watching him live. There's no upgrades on your television, and this is what I get to see from my television, and that's the graphics I'm going with there.
Yeah, the Larry Bird looks a little suspect, but it's a early 80s, like mid 80s Larry Bird. It's not the 90s retirement Larry Bird or the coach of the Jazz or whoever he coached with, Indiana Pacers, I think. It's not the coach Larry Bird that you may have seen. So this, before my time, this is mid 80s, early 80s. I'm a late 80s kid. Love me some Larry Bird. Him and Magic were the best players in the league for pretty much bulk of the 80s. So
yeah, the Matt Johnson had a great story with him. Like, he's like, this white boy can play, This guy got some moves. He can sweep. He can do anything. DJM PTV says it's from the Pacers. He played on Pacers, Coach Pacers. Makes sense. Great story. Larry Bird himself had to get injured, mowing his flocking lawn. How did Magic Johnson get more wealthy? Putting Starbucks in the hoods. Like, that was his game. That's what he did. And that's how he made all his flocking money. Unreal. Now let's move over to some big drop, Marvel Legends style. People were pumped. People had so many predictions. Some said Rogue, Beast, Morph, 3-pack, and then we got dropped down with some Build-A-Fig pieces where people have complained. Some people love. Some people said just get rid of the Build-A-Fig piece thing, charge $40 for deluxe, make all the $20 figs lit, and go that back and forth way. But I think they know what they're doing. They know what they're doing. So we got Apocalypse. We got the War Machine. We got Spider-Man. That's the Spider-Man Marvel Legends. That's Daredevil, right? Daredevil, Mary Jane. They call it Gwen Stacy. We got the Green Goblin. We got Peter Parker, Electro, Spider-Man. You got the 6-pack, and then we got these guys just last week. I couldn't believe the day they dropped this. Literally an hour later on Macari, this character, Green Goblin and Electro, they were just $40, $50, $25. Just take it out of my life, man. Take it out of my life. I know you were lit in the wave. I'm probably going to pick up majority of this entire wave. Maybe not take out this guy. I seen it, post between this one and the old Toy Biz one. There really isn't that much of a difference from all these years. And then you have, I'm not going to get to Daredevil, and I'm not into the War Machine. You are the Apocalypse off the charts, though.
Yeah, I got to get the whole wave because I'll keep the retro cards. I keep them all mint on cards. So I get all 6 of those. I got an extra Green Goblin because I'm going to take him out. I'm going to put him with my Spider-Man display. And I got an extra Gwen Stacy / Mary Jane because there's the 2 head sculpts. You can have both of them. So I want to have all that. I think they do a lot of fan service by putting in that extra head sculpt. So you can have Gwen Stacy or Mary Jane, regardless of the costume. That's a division within Spider-Man fans. Is he a Mary Jane guy? Is he a Gwen Stacy guy? And now you get both. So I think they really hit the nail on the head with that one.
Absolutely. And why do you like the War Machine so much?
Because the alternate head sculpt is from the 90s Iron Man cartoon, if you look at the flat top. So if you're going for that 90s Toy Biz Marvel animated series look, this is the only way to get it. And I'm a sucker for that.
Yo, I think I only want Hasbro to only make deluxe figures, yo, because look at this stuff that comes with this. That's like 2 figures right there. I'd rather have one of these, and then instead of a bunch of Bucky bodies, trash. Like, I'm sick of that. Like, I don't want no more of that. That is so fucking lit. And this bad boy was the icing on the cake. I know a lot of people have been upset. I think it's been like back-to-back weeks or every other week that we're getting these Build-A-Figures as deluxe ones. You guys could say the same thing about the what's his name? Kingpin. This is a totally different figure. Different figure. Like, it's totally different. I love the different
reality version of the character. It's a whole other side branch from the story. So, like, I don't know. Yeah, they could have made it a Build-A-Figure. They missed on not making Sabretooth the Build-A-Figure because you have what the hell are you gonna do with you gotta have Sabretooth to have Wild Thing. So for me, they didn't hit it perfect. But having Apocalypse on his own, so you don't have to buy the whole wave. You can if you just want the Wolverine and the Apocalypse or whatever, you don't have to buy all of them. But this is a brand new version of Apocalypse. It's not like they're repackaging the Build-A-Figure like with Red Hulk or some of the other ones, Monster Venom. This is a brand new figure. This is a $30 figure. He's a huge hunk of plastic. So I get this and I support it.
I wonder what they're doing with this body. Like, they definitely have plans for using this body over and over again on other things and Build-A-Figures or not, because we're getting these bigger guys with the Abomination and then the Hulk. They got some plans with these bigger figures. And then we saw that Sentinel leg. I forgot to bring it on here. That thing was the most juiciest of all. He took over the screen. I said, what is that? And then he took the foot. I said, the foot's probably the same size as mine. This is amazing. This is amazing.
With that Apocalypse that you mentioned, the body, can you see stripping all of the armor away and having a nice big beefy Drax? I feel like that body is reusable for a lot of characters.
Definitely. And I've been saying my number one Build-A-Figure piece right now, you mentioned it, is the Sabretooth, man. That guy is fucking huge, man. He is so big in the animated show. Like, come on, let's go. That was for that. And then we'll move over to from Toy Arc, more Storm Collectibles. They went with their Street Fighter, another one. It seems as if, like, Storm Collectibles, once they get a body on you, they just know how to cycle it in. We got it with the ninjas, the cyber ninjas, and then their regular ninjas that they announced with, like, Scorpion, Sub-Zero, and so forth and so on. It's like, once they get it, they just keep reusing it, molding it, and once they're done with it, then they move on to a next project, which is kind of unique because they're not like, they're like, the factory's going, baby. They're just not going to shut down the factory at all and just keep going. So how would you take?
I have no idea who these are. As far as an action figure, I guess it looks okay. It's a big beefy action figure. It's got cool accessories. But I can't imagine there being 1,000 people that want a Streets of Rage 4 figure. For me, I just don't know if that's out there. The market's out there.
Absolutely. And I think they just do it because they know they have the mold and they know they can make the best of them. That's why we don't see too many of the Storm Collectibles characters besides ninjas and cybers guys, because they just use it, pop up over and over and over again. They milk it, but nobody can milk it better than NECA. The end on that one. Moving up, let's go up here on the top. We got the Mafex Dream Team 92, Michael motherfucking Jordan. They released a original one with the red uniform, so it was a away uniform. I believe it's away. And then we got this one out of nowhere. And if you guys seen the photos compared, they don't have it on here, but right here is the photo I want. If you see these photos compared to the Figure Cool photos, there doesn't say anything. USA Basketball, NBA, Upper Deck. It doesn't say any of that stuff. Here you got it. These are 6 or 7 inches, I believe.
Yeah, I'm not sure the scale, but they are putting out a bunch of players. You got LeBron. They got a couple versions of Jordan. They need to keep making these. This is a hole in the market that they can fill.
Yeah. And if you are wondering, he is going to still dwarf your Iron Man because these guys are based off of real, actual humans, and they are actually pretty tall compared to your regular 6-foot guy. He's still going to be tall. He's taller than 6 feet. So, man, 2 head sculpts. They go for like 112. I got mine on pre-order with Shop Toy Co. Hey, perfect time to release anything. Shoe wise, look at them off the charts. They seen the first ones. I believe the first series is sold out on Big Bad Toy Store. So I actually don't know where else to actually get them. Hey, give us more figures. Give us more. That's the only thing. Like, give us more Jordans. Give us the Space Jam. Give us the college. We want it. We want a home jersey as well. Throw us, we want sneakers. We want it all. We are crackheads.
With Last Dance being as popular as it was, I think that's a big reason why we're seeing so much Jordan stuff. Is like that resurgence of the Bulls is just coming back.
Yeah, and it makes sense. I'm about to pick up some Hulk Hogan stuff. I'm about to pick up the Hulk Hogan Storm Collectibles because I know once that man goes, I'm going to want that shiz, and I don't want to be paying that shiz price because it's never going to be dropping. So stuff like that, like especially Jordan, like say this man goes in the future, you've been a fan for him and you've just been like, procrastinating, and the next thing boom, you're like, oh my Lord. Kobe. It's not like, and it's not like you want to sell this stuff. You want to just have it in your collection and you don't want to go hunting it down. That's crazy.
Let me ask you, with Hulk, are you getting the Hulkamania version or are you getting the Hollywood Hogan?
So they have a 1/12 scale on.
Okay.
They have a 1/12 scale, nice. Same size as the other ones. There's 3 versions of him wearing like the All-American, and then there's one that has the NWO as well. So I'm only looking for those. That's good enough for me. I don't need my Hulk Hogan fighting Iron Man in the goddamn house. I'm good with that. So they do have them. I believe Ringside Collectibles has an exclusive with them. I think that one's sold out, but you can look around on Macari, and those are kind of things that interest me, like picking up these legends way before they hit the bucket. Like fool me once with that Kobe. You ain't fooling me again, folks. You ain't getting me again. And the NBA Funko Pops, I heard, been going through the roof. I heard they're selling for $600, $700, $800 right now on eBay. Crazy. All because of damn Jordan. Photos for the new SH Figure Arts Piccolo. We only had the San Diego Comic-Con version of him, and he was basically one of the first figures they ever released. Then we have the San Diego Comic-Con one, and then now we have this one. Looks lit, looks awesome. I don't know if you know about DBZ, but it is everything. Got his arm cut off, got all the faces, everything went up. More photos. He'll be on pre-order with Big Bad Toy Store. And recently I found out that Big Bad Toy Store charges a pretty hefty fee for a lot of their figures. I was mind blown when I saw some of them. And we'll leave right into here. This is the Hot Toys Wonder Woman Golden Armor. The price on this is Hot Toy die-cast money, but the photos on here are flocking insane. You got the rooted hair. The only problem with that is, you're going to get a one standard one. You're not going to you have to take this to your stylist, folks. Like, you better go take this to your stylist. And I got to shout out to you, my man, Larkin. I forgot that I was going to mention this early. Your wife is a beautiful woman. How'd you get her? That was crazy. That was crazy. I said, what?
Yeah, man, I'm lucky. I'm a lucky man. I out kicked my coverage on this one, bro.
Him? I said, him? Him? What? What did you do with him? Oh my Lord, it's so mad. I was George. I was like, oh, and your boy's adorable. I'm looking at these photos, man. You guys been around forever. Holy fucking hell. Lit. That's lit.
Yeah, man. I think this. So if you look at the pictures with the wings completely out, she is a giant figure. And the wings they look like the engineering. They're going to be able to come in, come out. It's like they went with this instead of the vulture. But dude, this looks like a really badass figure with the wings out and all the armor. Look at that.
Yeah, this is the photo right here. Like, this is it. And then the photo back there, you can see how it articulates right there, going up and down. Out of all the figs, like, they chose to use this one to be like, hey, this is the one we're going with. It is beautiful. It is beautiful. Off the charts with the gold. I've seen some people, though, start doing some in-depth reviewing of these where if you're going to bend this and articulate this character at all, the paint is going to scrape. Even in their photos that they posted up on Hot Toys, or someone posted up, you could see all the armor starting to flake off from the gold. So it's a hefty price. Now on Sideshow, they got it for like $360 because there's two versions here. You have, this is the deluxe version, and then you have a regular standard version with the wings closed, like so. On Big Bad, they have a upcharge, and I didn't know they did upcharges like this. That's the standard version for $314, and did I pass it? I don't know. Might have been sold out already. But their upcharge was really, really expensive. I didn't know Hot Toys. I mean, I saw a Big Bad Toy Store upcharge so much that for $14 more, you can basically go buy it off of Sideshow and get it literally 2 months, sometimes 3 months before you get it off of Big Bad Toy Store. I've seen that a lot recently with Big Bad Toy Store doing that, and I was kind of like, wow, that was something different, something we normally didn't. I didn't know. I started noticing it when I went to the Mythic Legions. I was like, oh, they charge you a pretty hefty price. These things are $50, and now they're flocking ridiculously overpriced. So I thought I saw it for a second, but here it is. $374. It's $360.
Damn.
It's $360 on Sideshow, but they got it for $14 more on here. And I don't know why. I don't know why they're upcharging it like that. That's crazy. I know. That's crazy. That's deluxe size. Yeah, $374. That's a $425 figure. Do you know that you're basically going to be posing it in this stance right here? It's a mantelpiece for wherever you're going to put it. Are you better off buying a statue
or a Mark 85 damaged Iron Man?
That is a fact. Sideshow exclusive too. Get the one with exclusive. If you don't get exclusive, you're going to be missing out.
Yeah, get that shield. But look amazing. At that head sculpt, dude. My God.
Yeah, it's crazy, right?
It's so good. Yeah, the thing I'm worried about, like you mentioned, with the hair, you're going to put that helmet on. It's going to mess up your do. It's not going to look good when you take that helmet off.
And we know when they come out, the hair's flat. You have to. They literally have a bunch of little 1/6 scale people sitting there blow drying her hair like they're doing stuff with it. Like, there's no way that's coming out of the box like that. And whatever he's going to do anyway is probably just throw the head sculpt, that headpiece on there. But man, the prices for these are flocking ridiculous.
I would never spend $400 on a DC figure, but this one looks like Iron Man Marvel Cinematic Universe quality. It looks really, really good. So did their Joker. They do a really good job with the Jokers, but like
unbelievable.
The new Joker, I forget his name. The guy that did a horrible Joker.
Oh
No,
no, the other guy, the
yeah,
flocking
whatever.
Suicide Squad.
I would never
Crap.
pay that money for those figures, but this one actually looks like you're going to get a very good quality figure for the price. So, 350, 375, it might be worth it.
If this, I haven't seen it yet, but if this shit says it's not flocking diecast, get the hell out of here. Like this
Yeah.
thing better be diecast.
Yeah, those wings better weigh 2 pounds. All right. Come on.
That'd be fucking lit. Deluxe version. I think you got to go with the deluxe too, because just the possibilities in your head of this thing just falling all over the place. What do you got here? Yeah, flocking crazy. When you take shipping into account, it's going to cost more in Sideshow. It's going to cost $14 more because it only costs $25 a ship. It costs $14 more, and you get it literally month, 2, 3 months ahead, especially if you missed that first run on there. So if I had to choose right now, I'm gonna go hit over Sideshow, and they're gonna give you some credit too on the back end of that. So
Yeah.
that's what I'm in favor for the guy to save money. So for me to say, hey, we're not doing that, we're skipping over somewhere else, we're going to go back to Sideshow. Well, I don't know what's going on over there. They're upcharging them or something. They got to do that. But Gambit gets released. Comes with a little, come a little cloth here. And then we got the Captain America. These are Mafex figs. Hey, the best part of all this is the one cap right here with the flying that damn hammer. Like that part is like, I want to just buy that accessory so I can add it to my other figures. We've seen that with there was a Toy Biz one that did that, right?
If you're gonna wait a year and a half to release a figure from the movie, it better be perfect and to have all these extra accessories, 3 different shields. That is worth the wait, in my opinion.
Yeah, home run. I didn't even think about that. Like, you get cap, endgame cap now.
Yeah, right. But you get 3 shields or 2 shields. You get Mjolnir. You get a spinning Mjolnir. You get the extra helmet, 3 head sculpts. The outfit looks just like he did in that last fight. So if you're going to wait a year and a half, at least give us everything they're giving us. So that makes it a little bit more worth it.
Yeah, and because of that, I kind of want my hot toy to come with one of these damn hammers.
Yeah, mine will make it right up too.
And I want it to come with a broken shield, a regular shield, and the Mjolnir. Come on, I need this in my life. And then we got Gambit, and that looks like some cloth. I feel like we got some cloth, bendy wire. This pose right here is basically the most lit thing we've seen for Gambit. It's going to be a close one when the Mezco come out. And look at that. Wow.
Yeah, it's a good looking figure, man. The only thing I don't necessarily love about it is that the hair is always going to be dynamic. So it looks like he's blowing in the wind, even if he's just standing there. But other than that, and the burlap sack overcoat, it looks really, really good.
Yeah. I didn't think we were going to get soft goods on any of these things. And all of a sudden they stopped dropping that. Man, it comes with all these effects, these accessories.
Yeah, I hope Mezco has a badass accessory pack like that because those cards coming out of the hand, they look so freaking good.
Yeah, I'm thinking like I'm about to start switching gears and go hop over to that Mafex line for my X-Men stuff, yo. Oh my Lord. Wow. This was something cool. I thought it was an excellent release by them. Hopefully they have no issues with them. And I don't know, I'm gonna start buying these Mafex, Wolverine, Cyclops, that Magneto's tits. Dropping this. I'm not gonna pick up the Captain America at all, like ever. And I like that X-Men stuff. Man.
Yeah, the X-Men stuff is good. I think if you go down the road of the cinematic universe, you either got to go Legends or Mafex because they're just going to scale differently. And with all the joints, they look so different. I couldn't have a Mafex cap with my Marvel Legends, other Avengers. It just wouldn't look that good. So it's like you got to go all in on one or the other. I know you're not a cinematic universe guy as far as figures, but if you had to, what would you say, Legends or the Mafex stuff?
For MCU?
Yeah.
I would have to go because you gotta get the likeliness down so good. You have to go with the Mafex stuff for me. But when I'm collecting these comic book characters, some of them are third characters, fourth characters that I really don't have that much interest in. But I can hide them in the back, and I've seen recently like these Mafex ones look much better with the Legends because they're both plastic. And instead of having the soft goods next to my Legends, it kind of blows it off a little bit. I might have to double dip myself into something or stop collecting comic book versions or just stick to the X-Men series to go with my X-Men shelf only for the Mafex and call it a good night, because this stuff it looks so good. It looks so good. The only thing is you're spending $100 for better plastic, which that's rough. That is a rough one. But what else? I think that was really it, man. We just drove, bro. We just beasted that bad boy, yo. We just drove through there.
Man, it was a big week, especially for Legends. I've said it on my channel a bunch. I've said it on here multiple times. I don't collect Legends that much anymore. Like, I haven't bought a full wave since the Thanos Build-A-Figure, the Armored Thanos Build-A-Figure. But as far as buying me back into the line, the retro wave stuff, I'm hook, line, and sinker. Anything they put out, 10 more waves of retros, I'm buying every single one of them at full price.
Yeah, and you love just displaying them. You love those boxes. They look so great. The art, the cartoon style. Like, here it goes. He got a whole wall. He's going to have to get a peg wall soon. He can peg them all up.
We'll see. We'll see if I get there.
Ah, man. And there's a lot of them. That's like, we just got one. Here's another wave coming right for you. And they drop down, some of those drop down to $9, $8. So if you just wait it out a little bit, well, I will, and just wait it out, start swiping them in like.
I got 2 Green Goblins. I didn't know they were already doubling up on Mercari, but I got 2 Green Goblins thinking I want to open one and keep one. And I think that's going to be probably the most popular figure in the wave.
Yeah. That definitely is. I'm a huge Green Goblin fan. I own like every Funko Pop. I got the. I feel I'm gonna have to pick up the older Legend first, and then I'll grab that one. They're 2 different ones to me. All right, the eyes are different.
The Rogue, by the way, that Rogue is nice, man.
Oh yeah, maybe I should drop a Rogue right now. That'd be nice.
I can't believe that. Smart. $8, man. That's like the most expensive Marvel Legends that you can get. That really isn't that great. It's not. I don't think anything special about it.
Yo, if Rogue was a real life animated character that I could see, I would definitely be hooking up with her. Like, I don't care. I'll just kill me, Rogue. Yeah. I love you, girl.
For sure, she wears gloves, bro.
You got moves. Man, Gamut's a savage too. Gamut's on his way out. Oh no, Rogue's on her way out. He's like, yo, one last thing. You lost your powers. You motherfucker. That's my girl, yo. That's my girl. That's my girl, man. I am
a Jean Grey guy, bro. I'm a Jean Grey sucker. Okay. I always thought she was wasting her time on Cyclops, but Jean Grey, that's my girl.
Man, she look good with that ponytail in the back. She's like a mother kind of figure to you. Man, I just know Rogue is dirty. She knows it from deep side. Like, she deep down inside, she's dirty as shit. She's just like, whatever, do whatever you want for me. I'm gonna rock your world. And she will. She'll hook you up, man. Thank you, Ellen. I'm glad you like that. She didn't say that at all. Yo. And Lord. That figure right now is up to almost $200. Like, if you could get one for $135 sealed, people are like, yes, I got it for $135. Yes. Like, yes.
I got it right up here, bro. I just look at her every day, wondering when she's going to come back down.
$200, baby. $200. Crazy. If you can find one, too. So, we just found one.
Yeah, I got the Hela, too. The original Hela, not the re-release in the 2-pack. That's an expensive figure, too, man. They were like $120 for her.
People crazy. Just go buy the damn the Mezco. Like, I would just be like, I'm good. I'm moving up, jumping lines. I'm not going back into shit. Damn, man. Damn. And it's totally different. You spend $120, you spend $200. If you spend $40 on a Marvel Legend, it's only worth literally like $12 because the Build-A-Figure is worth the other part of the whole wave. So it's not like you got that $20 fig or $25 fig solo. No, it's like $12 fig. You're getting $12 product quality in your hand. And that's what's like, I'm like, oh, come on.
Would you be in support of them doing like a $12 to $15 figure standard release with no Build-A-Figures and then have the Build-A-Figure as a deluxe like $40 figure? Would you buy those?
I think I would rather have the $20 lit, put more quality into the $20 fig, get rid of the Build-A-Fig, maybe move up to deluxe to whatever. Like, I'd rather have those Walgreens exclusives that have no Build-A-Figure pieces. they come with amazing stuff. You've seen that deluxe with the War Machine, like that's only $10 more. And look how much stuff it just comes with, and it looks so good. It almost looks like you could build your own statue, and it looks amazing. I don't know if they have enough unique ideas to keep it in that way, and they just keep giving out, hey guys, we got 2 good characters, and they're probably the good ones in the wave, and the rest is trash. Like, so, what's your take?
I would be in support. I think Marvel Legends are just overpriced. Like in general, when Walmart clearances, Target clearances them down to $5-10, I go buy them then. So if they would give me a $12 or $15 standard figure without the Build-A-Figure and all that jazz, I would be way more into buying a 5 or 6 figure wave, putting those together, spending $70 as opposed to $140, and then getting a Build-A-Figure that I want, as opposed to like, I don't know, I can't think of it. Sugarman, the brand new one. Who the hell cares about Sugarman? It's a cool Build-A-Figure,
Yeah.
but who the flock is going out saying, I've always wanted a Sugarman figure?
Yeah.
Nobody. But if they gave me a $40 Sabretooth and $12 wave, I would buy the Sabretooth and I'd buy every figure in the wave, and I'd be way more happy. So I think that's what my take is on it.
Yeah. And then, say they come with 2 head sculpts, a few different accessories. I'll probably double dip in those too. I would buy 2 of.
Yep.
Because the quality for those 20, I'm like, oh man, that is so good. I'd be double dipping for $12. I'd be double dipping those $12 figs. And absolutely right. Nobody asked for Sugar Man, but he looks so fucking cool. I'm definitely that wave. Unreal. Well, I got one other thing I was going to say on that was, also the fact, they're giving you these Build-A-Figure pieces now as deluxes. Does not look good for company wise. Like, let the secondary market do their own thing. Don't be messing with that. Just move on. Move on.
Red Hulk, they saved themselves by not ever doing a Red Hulk. That's like years ago. They had a Red Hulk Build-A-Figure. It didn't look that good. This one basically took all the new modern Hulk sculpts and kind of combined them for the Red Hulk. I'm in support of that. If you've never given us a character, give us a deluxe option. But like Venom, if you spend $140 to put the Venom wave together, and now you can go buy this figure for $30 with a better paint app. He has the traditional Venom instead of the like silver metallic black with the spider. I would be pissed if I had spent the money on that Venom wave, and I can now go buy a better version for $30. So I think they should keep it in the vein of different characters. Give us big, like Apocalypse. That's never going to be offered in the Build-A-Figure wave. Give it to us as a deluxe. Or go back and give me a comic book version of Thanos as a deluxe. But don't give me the armor Thanos that I already bought and spent all the money on the wave. I would feel so suckered,
Absolutely. And, you can start taking that maybe like once or twice. And then say it's a way that you really went out there and hunted down. Like it took you some time to get. And all of a sudden they drop that like that. You're just going to be like, oh, why?
Yeah.
Just not me. I would also add in, if you're going to make it better be much better. Like the Abomination, that guy has the Hulk body. He's much bigger. He's like 1.5 inches, 2 inches bigger. Like, all right, I kind of want that one now too. Like I seen it today. I was like, oh, that thing is pretty much more juicier. So definitely.
Yeah, I think so. For me, they will really piss people off if they do this. If they put out a Juggernaut deluxe figure, because right now the only way to have a Juggernaut Marvel Legends figure is to have the Build-A-Figure from 4 years ago, the X-Men wave, or the 2-pack with Colossus, which were arguably the 2 best looking Marvel Legends of 2019. If they gave you another way to get that Juggernaut for a $30 option, I would be so pissed, because right now that's a rare figure, either one, the 2-pack or the Build-A-Figure. To just give it to everybody mass market for $30, I would be so pissed.
Yo, that would hurt. That would hurt a lot, because there's so many different ways you could have bought it. And you bought now all of a sudden you got 3 of them in your collection.
Yeah.
You had the one that was actually had some kind of value on it. So you kept it. Now it dropped down. And then you get this 2-pack. Maybe you don't want Colossus. Maybe you just want a Juggernaut. And you're like, all right, they're literally the same. And now you got this one. Like, no, please. Man, I can see people crying. I would cry. I'd be pissed. I'd be so upset. I'd be so done. So you pick any pre-orders up?
I just mentioned I pre-ordered the entire Spider-Man retro wave. 2 of the Green Goblin, and the Apocalypse and the War Machine, because I wanted the 90s version of the War Machine. And then Blade, I don't know if we talked about it last week. I got Blade, the Mezco Blade. You got the shipping order already? I haven't got my shipping. And you're in New York, so you should get it in like 2 days.
Yeah, I'm pumped for that.
Wait for that live stream, bro. I'm gonna be checking that out.
I gotta shoot the video real quick because I'm always a baby. Like, I haven't shoot my video yet, so I can't play with it. Oh man, that's a lot of stuff. Where'd you pre-order all your stuff at?
So I got all of the Marvel Legends from Big Bad because I didn't know about the Entertainment Earth free shipping on the whole wave, so I missed out on that.
And you got it quicker, much faster.
Yeah, unfortunately, I had to go through it, but I'm re-buying all of these. So I'm going back and I'm missing a few of them. I have almost the entire wave. My new goal is to have all of the Toy Biz 10-inch X-Men locked down, every single one of them. So that's another thing I'll be going after a lot these days.
So I went to that flea market today. They had a bunch of them. They had a bunch of them. I don't know if I'll post it in the video tomorrow, but check them out. I'll run back. I'll grab them for you.
Yeah,
and they got the price fair.
I need to grab some of them because I need the whole wave. There's like 4 versions of Wolverine. I only have 2 of them. There's some side pieces that I need to get. I'll let you know if I need any.
Okay, I'm in. You know me. I was right over there, riding dirty. I pre-ordered way too much jump, yo. That Mezco Blade, whatever, if we talk about it or not, I bought like $800 on Mythic Legions. Like,
oh my god.
They had that sale on the damn website.
Oh yeah, in-stock sale.
That in-stock sale. I got the like boosted up internet. I'm 4 minutes late to the party, and I'm like the first one out. We did a live stream doing it. Fucking lit. And I was like, let's make up another account. I was buying more shit. It was
Did you happen to catch Pixel Dan's interview with the corn man of whatever his name is of the 4 Horsemen? They talked about all that stuff.
I didn't get into it with that. I haven't watched the 30-year anniversary of Teenage Mutant Turtles. I haven't got into it.
YouTube, bro, giving me that entertainment during the lockup.
I think YouTube gives the entertainment through everything. That and Twitch, that's all we watch really. And I watch some animated, whatever show I'm into. Man, besides that, what else do we get? I'm probably gonna pre-order that Larry Bird, and I bought 2 more of these guys. You know, I might even order another 2 more after that because you're never going to be able to find a warrior like a boar as a legend. So we got the guinea pigs. I'm just going to be like, yo, I got a whole army of guinea pigs.
What scale are those? 7-inch, 8-inch? I never had.
I would say they're kind of probably short, so they're probably like 8 inches. This guy probably fits good with those guys. Like him compared to this, you know. They're on par a little bit. But he's a boar. He's a boar. Like I don't know what the size of like a standard figure is.
I mean, they have trolls and stuff that are like 12 inches. You know, they have big ass toys.
I got 10 of them coming, bro.
Damn, man.
I got 3 in my bag, and I got 6 more coming. So I got 9. I might even have 12. I don't even know. We ordered so much. It was so lit. It was so lit. You know, when I'm buying, I bought I spent $800 on this order. But now go on this, they got them at retail price at $35. I'm like,
gotta get more.
$35, I get the same stuff. You know, crazy. I'm about to send this whole order back, bastards. But that was, I think that was it for my pre-orders. Videos this week. What do you got popping?
Podcast. Hopefully, I get a notification from my Blade. He gets here like Saturday, Friday. I'll do that unboxing. I'll put a posing review up for that. Like I said, trying to get Cincy Nerd on the podcast, so I'll have an update there. And I'm getting back into the Mezco 112, history of the 112 collective line. Ooh. So I'm going to keep that going as well. I took a little bit of a break, had a little hiccup with my content, but I think I'm going to get back into doing that sort of stuff.
Yeah, sometimes you just need that little break. You know, you got to find that smooth spot. Glad you're back. And if you ever need, somebody for an interview, yeah, I'll give you a call. I like the way you do interviews.
You're my ace. You're my ace, dude. I know I got an hour or more of good content with you. So if I'm in a hole, I'll be like, all right, Cletus, let's get on the horn, dude.
I'm just sitting in the back pocket like, there ain't nobody around. Like the whole world is gone. Cletus is definitely gonna come on now. Like we good.
Everybody ghosts me all the big times. They don't act like they're too cool for school. Cletus always has that respect, bro. So I appreciate that.
Come right through. And you tell me who said no to you, young man. I will beat their asses. You hear that out there, boys?
Yeah,
They don't say no to me. For me, I have a hunt video from the flea market we went to this morning, earlier today. So we postponed this. Fucking lit. Mezco's, Gomez's, Build-A-Figures Apocalypse, Punisher, Mezco's for crazy prices, yo.
I can't believe you got that for that. I'm not going to tell the people what price. You can reveal it. But dude, that's a $300-$400 figure sometimes, and you got it so fucking cheap, dude. That's amazing.
Yo, it's missing one thing though. It's missing the a gun. That was the only thing I said. But I seen $100. I said, okay.
Yeah, what's wrong with it? Is it missing a head or an arm? What? How am I getting it for so cheap?
It was just missing. It's missing this one gun, this big gun that comes with, which I probably own one of them because I've customized so many of them. I'll get that, but I really want it for its body because I have the second head sculpt for other things from the special ops one. So I was like, all right, I'm ready to go. And that Gomez, yo, I spent $350 on one and got that one for basically $175. I'm like,
Street Gomez is probably my favorite Gomez, just because of the color scheme. You get the pink eyes, you get the cool green head. Like, I love the Street Gomez, and I think if you got that at a good deal, you may want to hold on to it. Keep it in the box, hold on to it, and let it age like a fine wine.
I'm a little 50-50 on it because reason is I paid for one for $350. I have it in my collection. I never unboxed that one. I might just unbox this one because now I can, I only spent $200 on this one. At least the other one, even though it's just, to me, it's a whole different order. Like, it's not like I'm unboxing, this one I paid $200 or $175. This one I spent $350 for. I'm ready to just take that and just move it out of my life for a crazy price, or I might hoard it for sure. But I definitely want to unbox one of them.
That's what you trade for a hot toy. You trade the $350 one for a hot toy, and you feel like you got a good deal.
Hell no. Them shit's going for like $600, $800. Yo, I'm fucking lit. Watch me unbox this thing. There's nothing inside of it. Marvel Action is his channel. Yes. What's his channel? So Marvel at My Toys. It's Marvel at My Toys. Yo, Rakeem.
Marvel at My Toys.
Yeah, baby. Rakeem, you just
play on words. I love Marvel, and you can also marvel at My Toys. You get it?
Ain't no Star Wars very, very rarely.
If you go back to the early days of my channel, I had a whole section of the man cave, all Star Wars. But after I watched The Last Jedi, oh God, it put a sour taste in my mouth. I got rid of all my Star Wars stuff. It's stuffed in the closet. Go look at my cleaning out the closet video. I have a shit ton of Star Wars stuff. It's just all shoved in there.
I've seen that video. And The Last Jedi was one of the best films ever by Star Wars. So I'll leave that there. Rakeem, we got a Street Gomez for $175 recently, brand new. He stole one of my figs recently. He stole my he had a lone roach like a month ago off of Toy Tokyo's website for like $150.
What?
Sealed. What? Like, I was like, you didn't send me the link?
Oh my God.
Now, so he once you buy one of them, you walk into the good stuff, like you got the $400 fig. Well, now he probably has like 4 or 5 Mezcos. And I'm unboxing them because they don't know what to do with them. So he watches the damn videos begging me to unbox mine. So
you got Agent, right? You got Agent Gomez?
I have him. I bought him maybe a month ago from a known seller from Hong Kong. And that shit has not left the Hong Kong shipping yard. It's just sitting there. I've seen a video on like all the shit that wants to go from Hong Kong. It's like a huge warehouse, and they're just climbing over the shit, and then they're just tossing it into the damn dispenser. And I'm like, that thing's never coming. I flocked up on that. I flocked myself over on that, man. I don't think it's ever coming. Ever coming. So I'll leave it here. Thank you for coming on. Hope you guys enjoy it. Marvel at My Toys is his name. Get him over there. Go check him out. Posting up some content. That Josh Spence interview was by far your best video of the week. If not one of your best videos yet, these podcasts, his interviews with these guys from Justin, and now this off the charts. Hope you guys enjoyed this. I almost left the studio like I normally do. I'm gonna come back.
You guys.
See you guys next one. I'm playing King Zachary in Madden. We're playing for Hot Toy Iron Man Mark 7. Best of 3. This guy, he has no idea. I am going to whoop his ass. Like,
Hey, based on his comments earlier in the week, I wouldn't punt once, dude. Go for it every single time on 4th down. Shove it down his throat.
I don't punt. This is Madden. This is Madden. I don't play NFL rules. Later, guys. Later.